صلى عليك الله يا خليل الله، صلى عليك الله. كلم أبوه بالحسنى وبالهدى نصحوه، خليل الله، وكان رحيم القلب في كلامه نصحه، خليل الله. كلم أبوه بالحسنى وبالهدى نصحوه، وكان رحيم القلب في كلامه نصحه، خليل الله يا خليل الله، صلى عليك الله يا خليل الله، صلى عليك الله. قال له أنا خايف عليك، دعا ربنا يسامحه، خليل الله. قال له الصنم لو كان بينفع كان حياة نفسه، قال له أنا خايف عليك، دعا ربنا يسامحه. قال له الصنم لو كان بينفع كان حياة نفسه. ما سجدش غير لله، جواه إيمان خلاه، هدم الصنم ومكانش. نمرود ملك جبار قال احدفوه في النار، ربه رحيم ما قبلش يا خليل الله.
And here we arrive to a new confrontation between Abraham and one of the most important oppressors, kings in that time.
Who is he?
Pharaoh. And what can make you know who is the Pharaoh? They considered him as a god and the son of the god Ra. He insisted to practice all prohibited entertainment and fun, and he even fought to get them Indeed, they considered him as their god and creator. See how he oppressed within the lands and increased therein the corruption.
Oh, fools! Didn't I tell you I want any woman to enter the country? Didn't I tell you that? Why don't do any effort for the sake of my happiness and my comfort?
We are doing our best, my king. Your Majesty, have seen that all women brought to you either from east or west, except that she come to you submissive.
This is what happened.
The king of Damascus betrayed,
And he broke his promise, and he informed Pharaoh of Egypt that Abraham defeated them and destroyed the gods. But Pharaoh didn't believe him. The king of Damascus fled after that. Make sure that Pharaoh will kill him.
Where did he flee?
Welcome, my dear brother. As repentant, returning, believing, I escaped from Pharaoh, and I believe in your Lord, the Lord of the worlds. What are you going to do to me?
A prophet of God, Abraham, will teach you that Allah is forgiving and merciful, and that the doors of repentance are open day and night. So ask for forgiveness from your Lord.
I ask forgiveness of Allah the Almighty. I bear witness that there is no God but Allah, and Abraham is the prophet of God. And from this moment, I am with you in good times and bad, and I am from now as a solider of God's soliders, Lord of the worlds on his earth. I am an obedient slave, a worshipper, ascetic, monotheist in God, Lord of the worlds. Glory be to God. Glory be to God. Indeed, you don't guide whom you like, but Allah guides whom He wills. Glory be to God. Is this the one who is fighting and dueling his Lord? With the swords of Pharaoh and the spears of the gods.
O my servant!
O Pharaoh!
O son of Ra!
O Creator of everything! O Lord of everything! O King of the earth and all that is in it, and the planets and everything on them!
Who are the Bedouins who took Damascus, and now are now on their way to my land? Who are those whose end was written under my feet? Under the feet of Pharaoh! Who are they? Who is their leader? Who will face the great Pharaoh?
Majesty, Bedouins reach the outskirts of Egypt.
And enters the Ibrahim Beit El, for purifies it of idols and statues, and to destroy that corrupt belief. And so Abraham was not afraid of the Pharaoh of Egypt, who is stronger than the Pharaoh of Egypt. And so right when the truth dash upon falsehood from its basis, and destroys it, and thereupon it departs.
This reached Pharaoh,
What's up with you? How do you not encourage people to disbelieve in Allah? You are lazy. We must spoil the whole world. People must worship idols, trees, or fire. Or worship the planets and stars. Or worship the sun and the moon. But they don't worship God.
In my kingdom this happens. In my country whatever happens, happens, and from my servants, who dares against me? Who is this who demolished, smashed, and broke the idols and gods? Oh, our great God, who did this deed? O Lord of the gods, I will avenge you on the whole world. I want this man. I want Abraham in my hands.
O Pharaoh of Egypt, why shouldn't his wife be in your hands? Why, O our great God?
The high priestess, do you come by yourself? Have you heard the bad news?
Yes, I heard. Here I am telling you my opinion. His wife should be in your hands.
What the priestess said is right. Our God, let us destroy his pride and his manhood, and bring his wife to live in Pharaoh's court as one of his concubines.
Come on! I want her now. Bring Abraham's wife. Come on.
And the people sat down, and they eat Abraham's food. They asked him about the owner of this food.
Who is the provider, Abraham?
Abraham replied, that God is the creator, the provider, the fashioner. So how do you eat his food and don't mention his name over it? And don't thank him after you've finished your meal.
We have lived our whole lives worshipping idols, which are the planets. They are the mediator between us and the great gods. Are you a mediator between us and between your God, Abraham?
Abraham replied, that he is the messenger of the Lord of the worlds, that he is human like them. He delivers the message of his Lord, and there is no mediation between the servant and his Lord. Rather, it is worship, supplication, and entreaty.
We must bring back the beautiful Babylonian woman who was with Abraham, or Pharaoh will cut our flesh and throw it to his lions and his light.
Let's go.
Come on, hurry up and remove the mercy from your hearts. Come on, come on.
Sarah went out with Abraham, and terror fills the hearts. The soldiers of Pharaoh of Egypt looking for her everywhere. What would happen if the Pharaoh of Egypt captured her, and she entered his palace?
and Pharaoh's soldiers attacked Abraham's tent, they kidnapped Sarah, and they hurried with her to Pharaoh's palace. They took her while they didn't know that they were preparing the universe for a new miracle that would happen to Sarah in Pharaoh's palace. It is a sign of God's for protection of the believers. Allah is the best guardian, and He is the most merciful of the merciful.
Let's go! The Pharaoh of Egypt, the god, has achieved what he wanted.
Sarah entered the palace of the Pharaoh of Egypt. She doesn't know what will happen to her in this big palace. At the hands of this greatest tyrant, Sarah started praying, and she asked God to keep her in His care, safety, and protection. She started praying and supplicating. May Allah save her from him and pour patience on her. And her husband, Ibrahim Al-Khalil Allah.
يلي خليلك ربنا من زيك، يلي ضيوفك من السما نزلت لك، خطك مناسكنا يلي بنيت البيت، سلمت سلمنا لبيك رب البيت، ورثنا قبلتنا قبل الرسل بسنين، وجهت يلي خليلك ربنا. نبينا إبراهيم ادانا مثال عظيم في التضحية والصبر، وسيدنا إسماعيل كان ابن عليم حكيم لما امتثل للأمر. يلي خليلك ربنا ربنا. علينا في الصلاة اسمين، سيدنا الخليل ونبينا طايل عين، سيدنا النبي محمد صلوا يا موحدين، 2000 صلاة اللي بدأ بالدين واللي ختم بالدين. يلي خليلك ربنا.